Hey everyone, Pt.4 here, and today we are back with part 3 of, well, Doki Doki Literature Club. So, I'm sorry for last night, sorry for cutting the stream off early, I was tired, but hey, we're back tonight. I'm very much wide awake, ready to do this. Let's do this, guys, you know? Let's get this over with. Alright, what's going on? Let's do this. Okay. Hey Josh, what's going on? X, what's up, cool dude? What's up, Ian? And what's up, SVG? Alright, let's do this. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. Fuck, I didn't read that all. The kind with a filter inside. Cool. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Your hands me the water pitcher. Also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just Yuri was going to get some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounded explaining this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Thanks, Kaido. That's kind of one person job, isn't it? That's Monica. Please mind your business for once. Or do you want me to tell something wrong with helping involve Shane in club activities? Exclamation point. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go then. Let's go, Shane. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Shane, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that's you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns light rain showers into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Shane, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Shane, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sends the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less than when I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert at tea or anything. Hugh. In that case, well, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Here he fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, oh my god, people, stop messaging me. Why does Nikado message me at this wrong time? Like, come on, man. He's one of my mods. I'm trying to get him here. Let's see what he says. Hold on. Like, no response. Okay, let's just go. Fuck, I messed that up. Okay, that I glitched out that menu bar down there. That's gonna bother me because I have OCD. I'm going to save my game and restart it real quick. Sounds like a good idea. That's gonna mess with me. I gotta restart the game. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. That's seriously gonna mess with me. I won't be able to play this game if it's gonna stay like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys, okay? Now then, let's restart the game. Play. The game is starting. Nikado, calm yourself. Alright. The game's working. Let's do this. Make sure it's going into OBS. Doki Doki. Alright, let's do this. Alright. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Who is messaging me on Discord? Let's set myself to do not disturb on Discord. Okay. So people leave me alone. When it's you who's around anyway. Okay. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Yuri, you're always worrying about me, Shane. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Shane, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can't read with my back against... I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's almost like because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sherry's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding the other half of the book. Except this time, our bodies were even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book. Okay. Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I previously placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just take that. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Your expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Shane, sorry. I guess I should have done that. Oh, that's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. ... How did it even come to this? Oh man. Jesus fucking Christ. 35 Discord messages? Oh. Okay. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling at the rhythm of her breasts. Breath! Oh my god! Did I really just say that? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck, I messed up. I know, I raised my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Smooth transition, game dev. Smooth transition. 10 out of 10. Oh. Okay. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Shane, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hesitantly clean up without so much of a word between us. I guess the feeling that this is something neither of us would have the courage to bring up. Alright guys, you know what to do. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's see. Type your choices in chat right now. Okay, Yuri, it is. I'm sorry. ... Shane, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think I ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. Okay, Sig, first Yuri joke you make is the second you're muted. I hope you do realize. I mean, timed out. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame, maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Shane, during lunchtime I ate by myself. Do you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you could just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you're looking at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Shane. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful is really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Shane. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if people don't see it that way, then screw them. I agree. I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I have at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. but this time she's smiling, and as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, when the womb of Earth, I can't read that, meets the surface under a clean blue sky and expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest wood to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at the foundations until you give in, or will will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand there, foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle and yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my peace to endure at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Huh. Okay. I'm aware the beach is kind of inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You could say that like you didn't even want us to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. It's supposed to be compare the difference in our writing styles or thought process. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. You're not wrong there. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasions. Thank you for the sub. Ooh, Chilla. Thank you for the sub. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright guys, 1, 2, or 3. Alright, Sayori it is. Dot. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. It's not really what I mean, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And are you happy too, right? Okay, guys, real quick. After this run, I'm going to be switching over to Tokyo School Life. Now, there's a game you guys want to watch. Okay? In this club, well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Shane. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You could go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom humming to herself. What the fuck? What? Hey, what's going on, Jeff? I'm sorry. What? Why did Sayori just get up and leave like that? Does anyone know? Hey, what's going on, Volt? Welcome. Sayori just got up and left. That's what happened. Nothing much so far. Just Sayori just left. That's it. Okay, guys, you know what to do. 1 or 2. One or two, guys. Dot dot dot. Oh man. This is seriously a step backwards, eh? I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay, okay. She called me out on it. She called me out on it, guys. Alright. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more complicated? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No. Gross. It's not like I care. It's just one of us. It's just one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up like just scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of a fun thing to hang out here. Even history. Even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbows connects with my stomach. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Dot dot dot. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurts. Well, maybe it's funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing ever happened. Okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I like this poem so far. I'll be kind of honest. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach. That's a tongue. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I support lollies, okay? Can I get a hashtag? Can I get hashtag bad X in the chat, please? Please. Hashtag bad X in the chat, please. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something that with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Ravioli, don't ruin my favorite lolly. I like that. I'll keep that. Here, hold on. I don't have my book. Shit. I was gonna write it down. Wait, hold on. Still write it down. Where's the pencil? Ravioli. Holy. Don't ruin my favorites. Lolly. Wrote it down. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Oh, Yuri's takes on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can't really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic that we're trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's Nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. All right, guys. Well, we made it to the final person of the day. Let's save my game really quick. Let's do this. Hi, Shane. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it's going to turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... This one's good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration with Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Whenever she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Of course. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monaco kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Alright. Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall. And I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, and a dry quill. I told you, there it is again. There's the cue with the line at the bottom. That's another upside down cross. I know my stuff. A quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, what am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and when we seek the impossible, I'm not your legend. A legend doesn't exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. you know? I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of the things that give life meaning. Not to get philosoph philosophical or anything. I fucking hate dyslexia. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Yeah, actually, yeah. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something sounded a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrases when addressing the club. Catchphrases? I don't have any catchphrases. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Like, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Like, ooh... stagnating air. I can't speak. Ugh. It is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lightening mood a bit. Oh, what he said? He's not allowed to make any jokes. He's not allowed to make any jokes, like sexual jokes. That's one of the rules I have. No sexual jokes about the anime characters. But if I laugh at them, you don't get timed out. Okay. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. You aren't wrong. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well. She went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovely-dovely. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri Miri all of people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, she needs to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling poetry pamphlets. Siri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, ... Yuri, you can, question mark? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? ... Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Siri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That's maybe the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. Well, you'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leaves you, Shane. The one who is truly useless. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like this? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Shane may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making the excuse for Shane too. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work and baking, isn't it? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Shane to decide who he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. We can't just settle this already? Yeah. Shane, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. One, two, three, or four, guys. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Alright, guys. 2. Alright, guys, calm it down. Calm it down. Calm it down. One number at a time. One number at a time. Alright, we got 2 votes for Yuri. 2 votes for Monica. 1 vote for Natsuki. Oh, Yuri takes the lead. We have 3 votes for Yuri. Alright, Yuri it is. Thank you, X, for the tiebreaker. Thank you. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki. I could already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Shane? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Satsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. My throat is starting to kill me. I need to get some water. Give me 1 second. Hey, cool dude. Since you're here constantly, I'm gonna give you mod, alright, man? Since you're here pretty much every stream. Alright. If you see any like sexual jokes or anything like that, please do me a favor, put them in timeout, okay? If anyone spoils, they get put in timeout once. If they spoil again, ban them. Alright. Alright, let's continue with the game, shall we? Everyone can tell Natsuki feels a little sour. So is everything we needed to go? So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. What's going on, my body? How you doing? Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Shane? Me? I guess you could say that I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Check, check. 1, 2. Check, check. Hello? Is it good? Is your stream good? Alright, let's continue. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? ... Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Shane picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one that's acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Okay. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was always trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this. Because Sayori would always help everyone out, smile, and feel good about themselves. Okay, it's working. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Could you guys hear me? Oh, you guys can hear me? I'm sorry. Alright. Okay, so the second this happened, I paused the game, okay? Okay. So, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. That's where we left off. Let's continue. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. Question mark? You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start following Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Yeah? I turn around. Sorry. I realize that...
Hold on, there's someone at my door. Give me 1 second. Alright.
Alright. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. You're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then, Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer to go to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to depress Yuri for a reason. It's not like... Oh my god. Really, Jeff? How many people are still? 11? Alright guys, let's keep it going. Let's keep this on, move on. It's not like it should matter either way. I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm really creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Shane. I think that will make a very productive team, even if you're the only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? ... I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any one other reason to have... What's going on, cool boys? Welcome to the stream, bro. Alright. It's difficult to come up with any other reasons you may have chosen me. You've forgotten the one reason that most common sense. I choose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out why you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all that there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard. Again, she looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening while we're outside school. Exactly! More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is this too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I'm going to save really quick. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. I reach for Sayori's house and knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often, we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's upstairs in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom and I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, thank God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! Oh! Oh, I thought something bad happened. Oh, sweet Jesus. Alright. Whew. Hi, Shane. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easily to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Boop. I'm sorry, Sig. I also recognize the same stuffed animals on the wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Suri stares in random directions. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Suri smiles, shakes her head. You know what? That's no good, Shane. Eh? Why can't you just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get to so weak and excellently express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me, right? But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decides to have you come over today. I don't think that. It just wants to torture me. Sayori? I grab Sayori by his shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Shane. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Shane? But I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having to spend it on me? This is some deep shit. I'm just saying. This is some deep shit. Having it spend it on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worried about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sayori has kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really wants so badly for me just to think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder and make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Shane. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have waste effort caring about me instead of doing the important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. Feels nice sometimes. XXDDFF. No, I have not. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear is going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every patch leads to nothing but hurt. Haha. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Shane. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help is even if could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed the horrible person I am. Tears streaks down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in the way I couldn't understand. How you can't... I don't know why. I just feel like crying. I'm being completely honest right now. I just feel like crying. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, Shane, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Oh. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Even if I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. And would I have it any other way? Shane, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Shane, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. Even if you had it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. ... I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand my feelings, Shane. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. She does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. You know what makes things worse? I have a friend that suffers from depression. That's what makes this way worse. Alright. I think I'm good. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Alright. 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 As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry if I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think that for some reason. I need a second to catch my bearings. I just need 1 second, please. Alright. In the meantime, go grab yourself some snacks. Go powder your nose. Go do whatever. Go use the bathroom. I'll be back in about a few minutes. Or more precisely, like 2 minutes. Alright, guys. I'm back. I'm going to proceed with the game. Alright. Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. You did manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything. Yes, I'm better. Thank you for asking, X. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. This is my room. This is my room. TV there. What is that? What is that? PS3, PS4? I can't tell. What is that on the shelf there? PS3, PS4. Go. Let's take a vote in the chat. Is this a PS3 or PS4? Let's see what you guys say. Does that look like a PS3 or PS4 right there? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Come on. Come on, let me hear it. I would love to have an N64 in my room. That'd be awesome. Because, well, for either our Nintendo Switch. Because one reason, Legend of Zelda. That's the only reason why. Oh, and also, I am kind of spoiled. I mean, behind my face cam, I have a PS4 sitting there. I have a PS4 here. I have an Xbox One sitting there. And a TV right here. So, you aren't wrong. Alright, let's proceed with the game. Alright, I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would gladly help you to clean. Oh, cool, dude. Real quick, can you like tell them the spoiler rule? If you like see anybody new, can you like tell them the spoiler rule I have? That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which she proceeds to open the desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. Oh god! What, do I have like hentai mangas or dildos in my fucking drawer? Alright, put Sig in timeout. He goes into timeout for that. It's fine, it's fine. I look over Yuri's wrists. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she kept track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enchantments. Atmospheric enhancements. Sorry, enhancements. I'm sorry, dyslexia, messing with me. Let's continue. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy. Oh, I can't pronounce that. Candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help out our guests to a faraway. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Maybe it might be tentacle, tentacle hentai. Oh, aroma. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, dude. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience. Oh, all right. This is what SVG sent me, guys. Guys. This is what SVG sent me in the chat, in Steam chat. Oh fuck! I don't want to put it on any face. No. That's what he says. That's what he said right there. That's what he said. I am not kidding you. Alright, let's continue with the game. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god. Why? Why, game dev? Why? Ah. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I'm just going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She puts out a few candles on a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the window in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, would be really neat. You hear what this chick is saying? What the fuck? Alright. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributions to positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel permeate through your body. Permeate through your body. Sounds right. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes this cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the events because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Guys, I think she wants the D. Oh, hey guys, and I quote, and I quote. And I quote, that's what Sig just said. And I quote. Okay, so is she trying to get into my pants? Is this what's like? Feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you okay, Sig, I'll take your advice. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It doesn't sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently and clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, did you purchase the original paper I asked you to get? Yeah, here. Yeah, I have it over here. You won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto ribbons and create the doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Okay. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Shane. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more, pulls out a pocket knife. This bitch carries a pocket knife? Alright, not gonna question it. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is genuinely tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a class A Yandere on our hands. Can I get a hashtag Yandere Yuri in the chat, please? Can I get a hashtag Yandere Yuri in the chat, please? Alright. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny you're nervous about how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ahaha. Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife while the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. I feel heavy and extremely solid. It feels heavy and extremely solid, sorry. Where do you even get a knife like this? Of course, its sharpness, it feels to the point the knife with my index finger. Ow. Shane, why did you do that? I didn't even expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife extremely sharp. It can cut. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger into my mouth and licks the. Whoa! 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 What? 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 No, don't time out Kane. Don't time out Kane. Don't time out Kane. Okay, so. Let's continue. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face is burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help out, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and looks at her index finger in return. Shane! Oh. 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 Uh, did you really just do that? Now we're even. ... Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew it would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Shane. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calls me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Looks like it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Is she just wearing leggings? She's just wearing leggings. Alright, whatever. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items series had asked me to buy was the kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it'll be too diluted. Thanks to Yuri's devices, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I'll put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back into my room. Yuri, yes? I come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let me mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cup. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint gradients across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner. If to serve as color guide, we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I could spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just have a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can usually understand that she's coming from. No, don't time him out. No. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Okay. So, real quick, if I tell you to put Sig in timeout, I'll do it myself, okay? Like, I'll look back at the chat when he's... So, I'll tell you to put him in timeout or not, okay? Thank you. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs a unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my hand to bump into hers. Guy, sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me. That's all. Sorry, I should have asked you guys to get it for me. I should have asked you to get it for me. Okay, real quick. You guys seriously gotta join my Discord. I mean, serious, cause if you want to talk with me and whatnot, that's where I would meet you guys. All right. Like that's where I seriously want to talk with you guys. My Discord link is in the description of every stream. Every stream you see, it's in the description of every single stream. So, I'm being serious here. Go ahead and join my Discord. And if you guys want to talk with me or something, so feel free to connect, okay? Like here, I'll switch my OBS to show you guys. Here, let me show you. If it'll show up. I don't think it'll show up. Okay, whatever. Well, yeah, like I was saying, I do have a Discord. So go ahead and join right quick, guys. I'm being serious, alright? I'll give you guys a few minutes to get your Discord set up and everything. Go ahead and connect and everything, because I gotta go get some water. So, okay. Make space, okay? It's all good. Alright. Alright, I'll be back in 1 second. I'll give you guys time to join. I need to get something to drink. Alright. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I ordered Cheryl to fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her.
I totally didn't just screenshot this.
Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use the cold water. Having finished, I start retracting my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer.
What the f-
It feels really nice. It feels really nice. No, you cannot. Silhouette. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost she's less than days, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma from the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems much more closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begins. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I still remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty, natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying. Okay, SVG, timeout now. Same with Suan, you got 2 more strikes, okay? I mean, Jeff, you got 2 more strikes, okay, man? Stop with it. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about the time. Oh. Oh, my bad, Jeff. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that she would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, ... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping that there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her thoughts, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. Oh, real quick, after the stream, all of us will hop into the Discord voice chat together, and we'll all have a good time talking. How's that sound? You guys like that? I think that's a good idea. I don't know about you guys. I wouldn't mind that. I enjoy talking with my viewers, I'll be honest. I really do. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That's fine, cool dude. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine if we didn't have... It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot that you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Shane. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Okay! Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't know. I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah. Hi, Shane. Sayori? What? Yes, no, we weren't. It's okay, Shane. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we all... We'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Why did the music stop? Sari beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Oh, there's the music. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. But I had to come here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri? And how close you got to her? It makes me really happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Shane? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Shane. If I wasn't here, then you would have to waste your sympathy on me. What's going on, Justin? Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? ... Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Hello, Wolfie. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulders to reassure her. I'm scared, Shane. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared of that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Shane, I like you so much that I wanted... Whoa! That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand at all your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh. No, Sig, I wasn't. That's what I'm saying, Zig. I'm so... Oh, this is such a hard choice. Ooh. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way I could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with you, with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. like I said, I have an actual friend that suffers from depression. I really do. She committed suicide 3 years ago. Oh. Alright. I'm good. I think I'm good. Then I know we'll both be happy. Shane. Shane. Is this really okay? Yeah. Hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Shane. I want you with me. I want you to be with me forever. Me too. I feel Sayori grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I thought that this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. I want the rain clouds go away. They're not going away at all, Shane. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's what matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's new and scary to me. I understand. I go at whatever pace best suits you. Hey Sharon. Siri gazes at me once more, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Yeah. I really understand what Siri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. Feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I trust you. You know what's best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. You say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her. She loves me. But I'm having as much trouble as understand Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing the same. So, doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will come to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that why Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I planned is dry, and I gently roll it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki about the event, but I'm more excited for the for it to be over so I could spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. And knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. There's no audio. Oh, it's never a good sign. At all. If I stop playing, what type of YouTuber am I? If I stop playing a game and chicken out, what type of man am I? I'm no man. Shane, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing the little booklets on each of their desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared as all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online and that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's one thing I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awkward knowing it's not nearly simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Shane. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer in embarrassment. Did Siri really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I'll probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, he really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Shane, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that I would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach for Sayori's house, knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Oh. I really didn't want to have to enter a room with. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell?
Alright. With that, I'll be ending our first run. I'm sorry it took me so long to get here. I really am sorry. If you want to talk in Discord, I'll be there. Did someone who told me to check the game files first? Who was it? Her character file's gone. It's gone. Yeah, if you guys want to talk, I'll be at Discord. I need people to talk to. Please. That's all I'm asking. So you guys be there, please. But I'll see you guys on Discord.